Oh, hi folks, and welcome back to the Movie Mad channel. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different, and that is I'm going to review one of my favourite films that I watch over and over again. And the film in question is National Treasure. So first of all, I'll tell you how I discovered this movie, and totally by accident. I never planned to watch it. And what happened was, I used to travel from out of town to go to work, and I had to drop my wife off to her work first, and then sort of a couple of hours to kill before my shift started. So I usually went to my dad's house. So this was like 8 o'clock in the morning. I usually started 12 or 11, something like that. So I got there one day. I'm like, what am I going to do for 3 hours? So I actually went and raided his DVDs, and I thought, oh, look at this collection. It's no great. Nothing much here. Absolutely nothing. I'll take this one, National Treasure, and I'll watch it. Not that I think it's going to be up to much. But I watched it that morning. That morning, I thought it was an absolutely fantastic movie, and I will go through a few bits in detail on it in a second, a second or two. So I know the director because I wrote it down. The director is John Turteltaub. Is that right? Hopefully, I've got the pronunciation right. And I've never seen anything directed with him before. I don't really, in terms of directors, things like that, I don't really know who directs each movie and all these different shots and things like that. But I'd like to learn, and so I think I might look up a few other one of his films and see what he's got. So if you know of any of his films, then let me know in the comments. So the movie, I would say, is Indiana Jones for the 20th century. Without some of the grit, I would say. But it's still a really interesting movie. I looked at a lot of reviews on IMDb and they put it at 6.8. And I was like, that's quite low. I think it's about an 8. And I was reading some of the comments and it goes, films for kids, films for kids, films for kids. I don't think it's a kids film. I think it's a decent film. I think it's a treasure hunt film in the same vein as the Goonies, things like that. Maybe not with the same kid characters, but something like that. So, who's in the movie? Of course, it stars Nicolas Cage. Now, he has done some terrible movies lately, but some of his 90s work is really, really good. You've got Con Air, you've got The Rock. I actually watched a movie of his lately, which was The Humanity Bureau, and that was actually pretty good as well. I quite enjoyed that one. So, there you go. So, Nick Cage plays Ben Gates. And Ben Gates is a grandson of the famous Gates family who have been searching for the treasure of the Knights Templar since a clue was given to them by a mason. I can't remember what the mason's name was, but they've been searching for it for some time, and the whole family's lost their fortune, and the granddad's told them the story, and he's become intrigued, and he starts a search, and he searches he starts the search with a sidekick, and who I've forgotten his name now. Oh, Riley Poole, played by Justin Bartha, and he's a sort of geeky guy who's got a flair for the electronics. And through this quest, they rope in Riley's the geeky guy who does that. They rope in Diane Kruger, who plays I forgot who she plays now. Abigail Chase, who's the curator of the museum, and the whole plot is that they found a clue, and there's another clue in the back of the Declaration of Independence. But while he's trying to figure this clue out, he teamed up with a business guy, which is the bad guy played by Sean Bean, who is what his name is, Ian Howe, in the movie. So it's amazing how I've watched this so many times and I still can't remember the names, because I probably just call them by their actors' names as I'm watching it. So Ian, they search for one clue and they find another one, and when Nick Cage or Ben Gates stands up to him about stealing the Declaration of Independence, he turns into a really bad guy. Now, this is one of the points in the movie that I thought was a bit dubious, because surely you knew this guy was a bad guy before you teamed up with him in the business he's searching for the treasure. That was the only wee bit of the movie that I I thought there's a plot hole here. Well, there's a couple other ones, but there you go. But what was aside, I really enjoy this movie. So they all team up together. They rope in Ben Gates' dad, who's played by John Voight, and they also are being pursued by Harvey Keitel, who is as you learn later in the movie, is a Freemason who he's got a wee ring on. So you sort of get the indication that he was there to protect the treasure all along. So they search for this treasure. Various twists and things. The other twist is that the bad guy leaves them to live too easily at one of the points in the movie, and that is another wee plot hole. But aside from that, I think the movie is absolutely brilliant. I watch it over and over again. You've seen my clip when I ordered it on DVD, and I thought I was getting the Blu-ray, but I got the DVD. You know what? DVDs aren't that bad, but I did already had it, and I wanted the Blu-ray version. I've got Disney Plus. I can watch it on there, but I like physical media, and I like to own the Blu-ray, so I can watch it when I want on my terms. What happens if I become unemployed and I can't afford Disney Plus, and I can't afford Netflix and things like that? So, especially in these times, you know. So, that is my review of National Treasure. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you're happy with it. I'm going to try a wee bit of fancy editing on this video, so I'm going to maybe pop some pictures in if I can. You can let me know how that works out too. So, overall, I actually put this as a 10 on IMDb, and that because you can rate your own movies on there if you have a look, and I put it as a 10. But with the plot holes, the more and more I watch it, the plot holes, I think it's a good movie. I think it's an 8 out of 10. So appreciate you watching this, and thank you for your continued support. And if you do want to subscribe to the channel, thank you. Oh, and just a shout out to Movie Worm. Thank you very much for help with the editing software. I appreciate that, and hopefully it's done you proud, shall we say. Thanks guys, bye.